Okay. Happy Thursday. And this is, what turn are we on? I turn 86. And again, this is building upgrade available.
Aislinn.
Aislinn. Oh, that's right. We leveled up and everything at the end of the session. Hey, Gonga, welcome back. So, he leveled up. What are we doing? So he's the legendary lord for Tides of Torment DLC. High elf, of course. He's got a couple of weird mechanics, mainly that he can only hold so many colonies.
Commander of the Sea Patrol.
And he can have, like I say, basically colonies, cities. What you choose to be a colony is up to you. You can either have, the main capital in a province or region, whatever they call them, or you can turn it into one of the satellite ones into a city. Don't recommend doing that because, less building options there. So typically, and what you do, so you turn this into a colony, and then you do these into outposts, and the outposts produce slightly different things than colonies do. So the Star Tower. So that's his main thing. And also, I think the main reason is because he does have his little portable city, which is a big ship. It basically is a black arc, similar to the black arcs that Dark Elves get. And again, you're somewhat limited into how many of these you can have. Basically, Aislinn starts with one, but then you can make it so that you can have a second one out there. The dragon ships. So it looks like we're going to have up to 5 dragon ships total. We only have the one so far. They take forever to develop, at least, until we get a good grasp on how Aislinn is supposed to be played. Because it's got so many different currencies to play with. The main currency for upgrading these guys is the dragon ship supplies. So you need these, and that's to do your actual building upgrades here. We need 600. I think we're saving up to, we're saving up to 600 to get the level 3 here so we can get some better stuff in here. So there's that. Okay, so that's his boat. As far as his character, his skilling up stuff, he's basically just melee. His stuff, you get some nice bonuses because we were at level whatever this is, way too high. He's just a melee guy. Nothing special really. Doesn't really get any magic, does he? So, like I said, it's more about buffing for him, buffing his different units. There. So for this point, should I use? Oh yeah, and he's got a dragon. Red's run out of dragon. So word of this. So spell resistance 10%. 10%. Not a mentor yet. Gotta wait till level 40. Sorry, rank 40. What's I working on? I think I was supposed to be working down here. Renowned Admiral. So dragon ship crew growth +1. Not looter. You come from looting settlements +3%, or tops out at what, 15? 15. Bonded service or recruitment cost reductions. Wary. Enemy heroes action success chance reduced. Ambush defense chance reduced as well. Draft master, so horde recruitment capacity +1. Recruit rank +1 for all units. Lightning. Oh yeah, the lightning strikes. Quartermaster, upkeep for his army. Attrition, minus 10% casualty suffered from all attrition. Casualty replenishment rate goes there. Agent cunning, ambush success chance, and then right now didn't fear. Upkeep reduced for the army. Campaign movement range. Hero self-defense +25% over aggressors. Enemy hero action success chance minus 10%. And recruit rank +1 for all units. Top units I will give. As soon as I pick my point here, as soon as I pick my point. Oh, I think we're working on this defense. Increases melee defense. There we go.
I shall raise the stakes.
Okay, so forgot to do this last week or last time for food rules because he asked and I totally forgot. Got distracted. It's easy to get distracted.
This brooks action.
It does. So top unit stuff. Okay, so over here on the left side we get all the different types of mages: death, fire, metal, heavens, whatever. Get all the mages for high elf stuff. There's our Lothran Sea Guards, with shields and without. We got a moon dragon. This is what actually Aislinn is riding around on as well. So let's get breath, armor piercing, causes terror, scaly skin, so typical dragon stuff. And normal high elf units here. Shadow warriors, that kind of stuff. I don't think there's anything special here. Phoenix Guard. Yeah, these are all standard high elf stuff. Dragon Princes, again, shock cavalry. So these are cavalry here. It's again standard high elf stuff. Lothran Sky Cutters. I don't know where these fall into. This is the artillery tree. And chariots too. So the Sky Cutters, they fly around and they shoot stuff. And there's different one. I don't know if those are new or not though. I don't remember seeing them before, so I think they're new, but I don't know how new they are. So there's that. I haven't played the High Elves in a long time, so. And then we have the Noble Hero, and then this should be the Mist Mage. So the Mist Mage is specific, I believe, to Aislinn, I think. Magic is kind of eh. We had a Mist Mage, he died. He died during a city assault of some kind, I think. And yeah, stuff happens. And as far as what he does, he's a typical mage as far as what he does, his skills and whatever. But his magic it's misty. It was okay. It wasn't anything special. At least I didn't really think it was necessary. I'd much rather. He's not really into damage dealing, and I'd much rather have a mage who does damage. So was it squishy? I think he was. And welcome back to Spiridor. So that's the Mist Mage. So top units is basically the dragon. And like I said, Dragon Princes, those are typical high elf stuff. Dragon, where are you? Oh, yeah, dragons, where are you? The Moon Dragon. The Pilgrimage Crowns. So that's from a regular city. And then
High Elven Archmage.
She's guarding there. Actually, she got two dragons here. You got a moon dragon and this is a merworm. So okay, so merworms are specific to Aislinn, but I don't think we can see them unless we're looking at his boat. So the boat's got different stuff. So again, standard, pretty much standard high elf stuff. Some new units in there, it looks like. No Krakens. Well, that's what we're going to be trying to see here. We got the Lower Master stuff there. These are standard. Well, Ship's Company, this is a unit specific to him. They're basically the trash infantry. There's nothing special about them. They're shield aquatic, so they move better. Water doesn't slow them down, which is not a big deal for the most part. The Mist Mage here. You can recruit him here as well. The Sea Guards, of course. Handmaiden. Hey, Ganker, welcome back. Handmaiden, I think this hero is specific to Aislinn, I think. Because they weren't in the other city, right? The Handmaidens. Looks like they're the healer. Maybe they are in the other one, I don't know. Phoenixes, Phoenix are high elf stuff. Maybe we just missed them. There. See, they move everything around. Got a Sun Dragon we can recruit, which is standard stuff. Moon Dragon, Star Dragon. So typical high elf dragon stuff. These are the ones unique to him. So we have Oceanids, which are monstrous infantry, anti-infantry, defender, aquatic. What are they? Smaller cousins of sea elementals, oceanids are nevertheless fearsome opponents of their own. If their ire is roused. So little water elementals are the oceanids. We haven't seen any yet. I haven't recruited any yet. And then we have their sea elementals, so the bigger cousins, born from the churning with the magically sound stutters, blah blah blah. Handmaidens came back, then they brought in Ilaria. Oh, when they brought her back. Okay. Oceans, sea elementals, and the sea worm. No. Right, so this is the new tree. So the elementals. So armor piercing, anti-infantry, defender, and aquatic. So only 1 unit per army, though, it looks like, as opposed to these guys who are 12. So it's a monster. But the bigger one is the mealworm. So this is basically a colossal monster. Armor piercing, melee, anti-large, regeneration, and aquatic. So it sounds like a dragon to me. Reptilian teeth snap at the high elves' foes before dragging them screaming into the watery abyss where the barnacled serpents dwell. So it's kind of like a water dragon. Sea dragon, yeah, whatever. It's only one. Health of 9450, compared that to the other dragons. Yeah, it's a little bit bigger than a dragon, health-wise. Because the Star Dragon's got 7,000 health, and they're at 9,500 health. So a little bit beefier than a regular dragon. I haven't seen one in action yet. Yes, the one means there's one of them. That's what that number means. The little that right there. There's one here. So I think that's it. The Lothern Skycutters, these I think are they're newer units. I don't remember seeing them before, but I don't think they're specific to Aislinn. So anyway, this is our little boat. So we can't recruit the water elementals and cities, right?
For the good of Ulthwan.
Skycutters, Silverhound. They might have to require a special building in order to recruit the water elementals in a city, but I have a feeling it's only on the boat. Just a guess. Skycutter's new? Okay. Yeah, I think it's just a new high elf unit. It's not specific to Aislinn. I think. Anyway. So this is telling us we have upgrades to do. This is buggy. This screen is buggy. As you can tell, it's saying, we've got upgrades to do here, but look at all the X's, right? So what exactly are you supposed to upgrade? I don't know. Go out here and then you can actually see what the upgrade actually is. So that screen is buggy. It's been buggy since it came out. I'm not sure how to get it fixed, but it's there. So these are dragon ship supplies, 2 per turn, elven trade. Sorry, when there's an elven colony in this province, we get more stuff. So these guys, and this is 1,700 gold along with 200 elven trade. Our elven trade is currently at 200. No, that's influence. Elven trade is at 1,200, almost 1,300. So we're going to be upgrading these. Although we could... I can't do these yet. Because we need to work on our Azure domination stuff. Again, another currency to worry about. You'll see the currencies here in a second. So anyway, we're going to do this one. Get more dragon ship supplies, because we always need more of those. Elven trade, you always need more of that. And stuff. So, let's get that going. So ammunition, when we control is positive, elven trade is increased by 10. And again, we can't build this stuff because we don't have the necessary buildings yet. So I might as well just upgrade this then. Okay. That. So this is the thing about Aislinn. I don't know how I haven't played, like I said, High Elves in a while. So I don't know how much currency do high elves usually play around with. In this case, we've got normal money. We've got influence. That's normal high elf stuff. I know that. I remember that. Influence is their thing to, play with each other, basically. And then we have elven trade. I think this is new to Aislinn. I'm not sure. It could be a new high elf thing. I honestly don't know. And then we have dragon ship supplies. This is specific to Aislinn for his little ships that he can build. And then we have dedication, which is part of the Aislinn thing too. And it could be a high elf thing too. So again, we have things to play around with. So we have patrons of the realms. So this is, again, I think this is specific to him. I think. Basically what you do is you're basically doing patronage to the other elven lords. High the leaders, whatever. And you click on one of these, and you want to get your patronage to different tiers. And as your tiers go up, you get little bonuses. It's not. So where are we here? This is our Avalon. Avalon patronage is up to tier 3, so we're getting all these bonuses because of that. What else did we do? Oh, then we have Calidor patronage is up to tier 3, so we're getting all those bonuses too. And if you do patronage to these guys, yes, thanks. But what can we work on? Tier 1 there. Tier 1 there. Foreign presence stuff. Water stuff building line. Sky cutters with bows and bolt throwers, a sword, sun unit, and Mistweaver hero. I think that's all the new high elf units. Okay, there we go. So this stuff. So again, generally as you do your patronage with these guys and get bonuses. But the buttons aren't liking them, so no lord currently selected. Guess we don't have any lords to do it? Is that what it really is? Court unity. So this tells you how your patronages are set up. So Knights of Calidor says 2 of 3. Oh, because we don't have this one up there, it looks like. So it tells you, develop your patronage tier 3 in the following provinces, blah, blah, blah. Reach the following favor of the Phoenix King level 5. No problem. There's Avalon, so it's a little bit easier to do. Pick that one more an accident, the other, but you can see the rest of them have 2 requirements there. So Tyrannok's up here. But we don't have a hero to use it as patronage. I think you have to have army leaders to do it. Oh yeah, Confederation is not smart. Confederation is basically a death march for you. Because the way Confederation works in the game, period, is when you confederate, you're basically merging your 2 factions. So your whatever you have, and then you merge it with whatever they have. So I found this out last week. I merged with Avalon, I think it was. I did a confederation with them, and the confederation happens, and then I'm looking at my income screen, and my income upper left-hand corner, we had 10, 15,000 gold or treasury, whatever. This is our income. This is how much we're currently making a turn. We confederate with Avalon, and this goes to negative 22,000. Not 2,200, 22,000. Why? Because when you confederate, you pick up all their provinces, everything they own, along with all their armies, which means you pick up all their bills as well. And the AI cheats, of course, with how big their armies can be. But the main thing is, because Aislinn has a limitation, a hard limitation to how many colonies he can control, you can't produce the income to keep up the cost or the paying the bills when you confederate with the larger faction. You might be able to pull it off with a small faction that doesn't have a whole, only has maybe 1 or 2 armies and maybe a couple of cities. But even then, that could be a problem because, again, if you don't have, where is it? Where does it tell us this? So this is our elven colony availability. As you can see, we're currently at 0. So what this means is we can't add any more colonies. We can't control any more colonies. And so if you confederate with, say, Avalorn, who's got like 5 or 6 of those colonies, or 5 or 6 provinces that they own, you have to be able to control all of those cities in order to generate their income. And when you confederate, is what happens is because you can't control them, those cities kind of go into like a neutral position where you don't control them and you don't get any money from them. So, but you still get all the armies that you have to pay the salaries for or the upkeep for. And so that's where the negative 22,000 came from, is because Avalorn had 10 million armies out there, or 10 million units to pay the bills on. And so it's suicidal to do this as Aislinn, to confederate. It'll ruin you. At least, I don't know how long you'd have to be into the game to even be able to pay for stuff, because you just can't have enough colonies, because it's not that hard. It's not that many for you to get, because it's a slow process. Because we see that this stuff, which has nothing to do with getting more colonies to manage. It's just you get these little bonuses. When these guys are here, like that one out here. So basically, this is just like upkeep reduction, a little bit of money, some special abilities here and there, but nothing that's increasing your colony count, which is not terribly helpful. But then the bonuses are nice, but it doesn't really help your infrastructure, right? So anyway, that's the patron stuff, and then the colony stuff there. And then our dragon ships, how many of those? We can only have 1 at the moment. And again, you get these through the Aura. This is the Acer domination. So this is where you pick up your extra colonies, extra dragon ships, and this kind of thing. And it's all about, so these are all active effects. That's because of how much they like it. Or sorry, this is all the different little abilities up here that we pick up. So the little things on the side of the banners are different things. Like the ones we've collected so far: construction of a harvesting center, or cutters, that's a building in one of the cities, recruitment costs reduced. That little red stuff, it says the domination cost is plus 100. So what this means is these guys start off at 500 dedication. So you get dedication points, another currency to build up. And once you hit 500, you can buy one of these little abilities. Just go through all the different ones, go, okay, I want that one. So when you buy one, it increases the price of the next one you buy by 100. So first one is 5, second one is 6, third one is 7. So this number just gets given higher and higher and higher. So yeah. And again, these different abilities give you different stuff. In this case, there's our Elven Colony availabilities plus 1. This one that was the building. This is another building, the market stalls. Also increases our Elven trade, diplomatic relations with Hio, so not too bad there. And this one over here, construction of the harvesting cutters. This is on the ship, and recruitment costs is reduced this by 10%. So, and in order to get another boat, it's one of these around here. Added an additional dragon ship to your faction. So there's one. This is the one we're working on now, I think. Maybe. I haven't decided yet. We need to find another one that does colonies is really what it is. But I think we only get the one. Unless it's somewhere else. Construction. I think. So again, you have colony dedication, outpost, and the dragon ship. So if anything, the colony stuff is going to be over here. So there's one. I think there's only the one, though, isn't it? There's buildings. Let's add buildings to our colonies. That's a unit. Atrium, that's a building. More buildings. 2. So we get 2 colonies out of this. So maybe we'll save this up. When we hit 600, we'll get this one for another colony. So Hios can make a ridiculous amount of money. Like even if you're a player, you basically can print money like crazy. Yeah, but that doesn't matter. if you're a regular high elf, that's not a problem. The problem is Aislinn can't. He can print money, but money doesn't do him shit, because if you confederate, all that money goes bye-bye. So and he doesn't seem to be printing money very well. I mean, he can make money, but man, he's not printing it. Anyway, so like I said, these are all the effects we currently have, and then the leaders. Every so often, every couple of turns, we get to consult with one of the leaders that we have a good relationship with, which in this case is Tyrion and Ilariel. We can consult with them. We might be able to consult with Atharion, because we got one there. We might be able to consult with him next time. But basically, consulting is you either get experience bonuses for a few turns, or the other thing. What was the other thing? Oh, magic items. And they each have different magic items to give you. And you can get the magic items more than once. So, hey, Flug, welcome back. He's printing money, but it's all 25-cent bills. If you're lucky, it's 25-cent bills. You really don't have cities? I have 3 cities. And I don't have exactly a lot of units walking around. This is my main army. I have one 20-unit army, and then I've got some...
Purest sorcery.
I have only 3 armies total, and the other 2 are really small. I only have 1 real army. I mean, I could go into, deficit spending type stuff with 21,000, just go around and sacking cities all day long. That's one way to make money, but I don't like that I don't like that gameplay. And you can do that with anybody anyway. Anybody can do the whole, sacking stuff. But anyway.
Infused by Hoet's wisdom.
That's one of our friends, maybe.
Leader of Asurion's navy.
Yep. Okay. So. Building upgrade
Sea Lord
available.
Aislinn.
Oh, yeah, we can't do this quite yet. What upgrade are they talking about? Is this what they're talking about? We don't want to do this one because it eats up dragon supplies. It does reduce recruitment rate and upkeep, but it's all units in the dragon ship. It's not a bad deal, but we're trying to save up our dragon ship supplies so we can get up to level 3 on this ship. So that's what we're waiting for. Still gonna be a little while away because we're only picking up 86 per turn, so you get 637, so 4 turns. Seaguards, not that cheap, I know. At this point of the game, others there should be in like 20 cities, so yeah, for only 3 cities and 2 armies, you're doing pretty. I'm doing lots of monies. It's not as much as you think. Background income, 3,000. Building income, 37,000. Trade, 1,200. Foreign slot income, whatever the hell that is, 81 total. I'm only making 8,000 a month or a turn. But yeah, no, we're making money. I'm not saying he can't make money. I'm just saying that Confederation is a death sentence, because you can't, if you confederate with a larger faction such as Ilarion, Ilariel, like I did, that's game over. You don't. You have to basically eliminate all the army units out there, and it's like, and at that point, what's the point of doing a confederation if you have to get rid of all your armies and stuff, or all the armies you're picking up? And you get none of the cities, so you're not getting any income. It's basically confederation is stupid because you don't get anything in return for it. So, try we're healing
Problems to solve.
because we have bad guys out here still. Dark elves. Oh, he's almost dead.
I refuse.
So we're just recovering because we just did take this. So.
Master of Mist.
Hey, bag of water. It is time to take a break. Go stretch your legs.
Yeah, what she said.
This break supports the purchase of Rocket's
Gifted
treats.
advisor.
If you would like to help Rocket feel like a puppy again, please visit gimpini.com/support or type !treats in chat.
I see
Thank
the
you.
winds. Infused by Hoet's wisdom.
Your next break is in 1 hour.
Sea guards are expensive. All high elf units are expensive for upkeep. Sea guards aren't that bad, 158. I mean, what rangers and friggin' archers? Might as well just throw those guys away. Go sea guards all the way. If you're not running sea guards, you're doing something wrong. I mean, why wouldn't you want something that does range attacks,
Commander
spear
of the
attacks,
Sea
and have
Patrol.
shields? I mean, why wouldn't you do anything but them? Let's be honest. Why wouldn't you do anything but the sea guards? Shielded, anti-large, charge defense, they're aquatic. Got that crappy 50 armor. Good leadership. They're decent speed. Well, maybe not decent, but they're okay. Like a decent melee. Good defense. Weapon strength is good. Yeah, why wouldn't you run around with these guys? Of course, these guys are super experienced too, but, you know, whatever.
High Elven Archmage.
Good, you're just guarding that city. So, having done all this... Shrine of Loak. Oh, this thing. So this gives us more influence, provides allied recruitment stuff, casualty replenishment rate for the region. Do I want to spend 4,000 for an upgrade I really don't care about? Not now. Commandment? Oh, I've got to set our commandment. So, growth 30, control and corruption stuff, control. What is our control? Oh, we need to do control. Control and. It's not like corruption's not an issue, so it's only control. So we'll do control plus 3 and reduce corruption. That works for me. Run that for a little while. And we're all set. Hey, let's welcome back. The Coneheads were a part of Warhammer. Where do you think they came from? Why do you think they speak French? Come on. Anyway. Gotta take a break. Gotta get up, stretch my legs, get some water. Take a little break from just explain. I mean, we did nothing this turn. We still have to look at diplomacy. All the elves that hate me. But again, we'll take a look at our diplomacy when we get back from break. So, like I said, gonna get up, stretch my legs, get some water. Be back in a few. And thank you very much for watching. Enjoyed the dog video. French could be explained by a love of cheese and surrendering. Such a giant misconception. Anyway, let's get back to the break time. Be back shortly.